Hello and thank you for clicking on this video, and today I'm going to be dyeing my hair red again. So I'm going to be using IroIro's dark red hair dye, and if you want to see the first video, it is going to be right here. I'm doing this one because this time my hair has grown out. You can see where I've lightened it from the first time. I have a couple of natural highlights from over the summer, but all of this like dirty blonde or maybe even a light brown, that stuff is all my natural roots, and I am excited to see what this is going to look like over my natural roots and to see if it's going to take the color as well as it does when it lightens and just be darker. And it's, like I said last time, it's got a really nice resealable cap. So it's kept it nice and closed up and ready for me to use again. So my hair is still fairly short, about jaw length, so I'm gonna hope that this is enough to cover it, but it does seem that a little bit goes a long way and that the dye is very potent. So I think we're gonna be good. So I'm just gonna hop in the shower here so that I can make sure there's no product on my hair that might interfere with this. So I'm just going to be shampooing, and I'm not gonna be putting my leave-in conditioner in like I normally do. This is very conditioning in and of itself, but as far as dyeing your hair goes, I have always found that having clean hair with no product in it whatsoever takes up dye the best. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and I will be right back to you when my hair is towel dried. I am ready to start applying the dark red hair dye from IroIro. I have slathered coconut oil all over my face and neck, one, because that's what I do after a shower anyways, and two, because it's going to help prevent any dye from getting along your hairline. And don't forget the ears. Also, after shampooing, I did do a rinse with apple cider vinegar because it's really good at removing any buildup. Basically, it's a clarifier, and it'll remove any buildup from products or even just minerals or chemicals in the water. I'm ready. Let's do this. Alright, so I think we are all complete with that. So now I'm just going to leave it on my head for an hour, and I will be back and we'll see how it turned out. Oh my goodness. Okay, so again, I absolutely love this. I think that it looks fantastic. I think that it looks amazing because it looks like I did like balayage highlights. but really I just haven't done anything with my hair for several months, so I love it. The areas that have that bright cherry red are the areas that were pre-lightened from the last time. You can see there's like a little bit of natural highlights in the section of my roots. And then my actual full-on roots are like, it definitely looks more like a burgundy type of color. The cherry red seems to pop a lot better. The red seems to come out a lot more if the hair has been pre-lightened. On the areas that are just my virgin roots, it's definitely mixed with my natural like light brown, dark blonde hair color, and made it look a little bit more muted, kind of plummy. So that's how the dark red IroIro color has shown up on my natural hair. Again, one thing that I love about this product is that so far it seems like no matter what kind of hair you put it on, unless you're mixing other bright colors, it's gonna look really cool no matter what. And maybe that's different if I try some of the more unnatural colors or like a cool toned color. But they have also seemed to fade really nicely. The last one that I did, or the first one I did, it faded out beautifully over the course of about 2 months. And again, that might be different if I use an unnatural color, because it just kind of went to like a more faded red, you know, not quite so vibrant, and then fading more into my kind of orangey, ginger hair color from the time, and making like a rose gold tint to it, and it faded really beautifully. So I'm excited to see how this one fades with my natural hair color. I have a feeling that maybe my virgin roots aren't going to hold the color as well as any parts that have been lightened, but we will see over time. And if you go follow me on Instagram, I will be putting up pictures every week on my story to show you how the hair color is fading. And part of the reason I wanted to do this hair color and do this again is because I'm going to be doing the 10 by 10 capsule wardrobe challenge, which is where I will be wearing only 10 items of clothing for 10 days and challenging myself to make different outfits with them. And so that's going to be doing something a little bit different for this channel, and I'm really excited for it. But one of the things they recommend is that you use natural neutrals in your clothing so that things match better. But I love color, so I figured it would be the perfect time for me to put color somewhere else that would look really good with more neutral tones. So I'm super excited to do that. I'm super happy with this hair color right now, and thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram to be caught up on all the updates and to see how this is going to fade out over the next couple of months. And also to be updated on how the outfits are going for my next video on this channel. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel as well so that you can be notified of when that video comes out. Or at least, you know, be able to find my channel again, because apparently the notification buttons don't actually work. But, so just click it for funsies. It's fine. If you have any questions about this hair dye or the company, please leave them down below, or you can DM me on Instagram. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time.